Hello,
Yes, hello, Lereko. How are you today?
getting yourself.
Yes, I'm okay. I'm glad to hear your voice again.
Same here.
Okay. So, Lereko, tell me, please, what time you come from school?
Oh no, we're currently on holiday now, but it's more like a study break kind of thing.
Uh-huh. Okay. So
Yeah.
it means that when you're going to resume back your classes, or no classes, it's only exam.
Yeah, it's only exam from like the 1st of September.
Okay. So now you are studying.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So tell me, how do you study actually the Java course?
As in like my overall study technique or like just for this
No,
specific.
for this specific Java.
Um, I guess the best way is to basically just like watch YouTube videos on something I'm unsure of and then maybe do an activity or so on Google. And
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, but then while watching YouTube video is not a preparation for the exam, but okay. Um,
No, no, no. It's not like that's my main thing. Like I'll just if I'm unsure about something, just to get kind of a basic understanding of it, then I'll probably
okay,
watch I find them to be quite helpful.
okay, that's good. And then
Yeah.
let me think then. So okay, is it the exercise that is given to you? Is it difficult?
Yeah, I'd say the last part, I think it was the loop. I wasn't really sure where to put the loop and stuff.
Okay, even though I mean I make sure that we already have a detailed instructions here, but
Um,
it wasn't clear, right?
yeah.
Okay. Okay. So can we look, can you please open not the code that you write, but the exercise itself? Because
Okay.
I think spending the time with the code and then possibly you are not going to see the code in the exam. You're going to see an exercise first. So if you are not
Yeah.
able to understand it, then yeah.
Okay. So I think the part was here, question 4. That's
So
where I
in
really.
general, are you able to tell me what do you understand from this exercise in general?
So what I understand is that what this is basically is like it's something to help, it's like a study tool basically. And
Okay.
then the user is basically just is asked to input what their daily goal for studying is for each day, like how many minutes they want to study for each day. And then after that, then there's like certain activities that they do, and then basically there's this variable where it basically stores the score, which generates like a number from 1 to 3, and then that basically randomly picks an activity for the user to do.
Okay.
So if the number is 1, for example, if it generates 1 randomly, then they'll do like a light review or something, and then 2, it's practice problems and so on.
Okay.
And then what I understand from this loop, this is where I kind of got stuck is
How many
yeah,
loops we have here?
um I think there was a while loop here, so we have one loop here and then so 2 loops basically.
Okay, so normally when you read a question, do you read the whole question first, or I mean, one by one? You do it one by one, or you read everything first?
I like to tackle it in chunks, so I'd say one by one.
Okay, okay, and mhm. And you don't have, you are not going to have a computer, right? You are in the exam, you're just writing.
No, 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 we have a compute like we're gonna be coding with a computer.
Well, that's actually excellent because that give you a chance to improve your code. Okay, because if you are writing it, then if you need to have a space between lines or you need to insert something, that will be very troublesome. Okay. Um,
Yeah.
mm, mm. So okay, first of all, let us tackle um, the first requirement, which is talking about the while loop. What is the purpose of this while loop first?
So what I understand is that the what I understood from it is that the user needs to input the daily goal
Mm-hmm,
for how long they want to study for a specific day, and it needs to be within the parameters of 10 minutes to 120 minutes.
mm-hmm.
And then if they went under that parameter, over that parameter, the code would basically ask them to input again. So that's what I
Excellent, excellent
understood.
understanding. Excellent. And when you see the word validation, it means that the while loop will keep you stuck in this requesting the minutes, the input from the user until you input something between 10 and 120. Have you done that part?
Yeah, I was able to do that part. I
Okay,
found it
excellent.
okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. And then may I know what is the second part, please? What should you do
Um,
next? Mm-hmm.
so this one is just generating a focus score, basically. So I just stored a variable called focus score, and then I just use math.random to input to generate a random number between 1 to 3.
Okay.
So then now we use a switch statement. So we use a switch statement for that variable that I stored the math.random in. And then dependent on the random number that is generated, it will pick a
Uh-huh.
certain activity for the user to do.
Okay. Can I know, please, if you have done the requirement 2 and 3 correctly?
Yeah.
Okay. So you seem to be stuck in the for loop part.
Yeah, the for loop is the thing is I didn't know what to put in the for loop and stuff. I was like, do I put the whole thing that I've just done in a for loop or
Okay. Can I
yeah.
ask you something now? So if you can imagine, and from requirement number 1, he said to you that every day must have a goal.
Yeah.
Okay. And every day you will have a focus score because it's written for each day. So how can you ask a user, or how can you, first of all, there is a goal for every day. So,
Yeah.
and you have 5 days. So the only way to request from the user to enter 5 goals, which correspond to 5 days, is to put it through the loop. Does this make sense
Oh,
first?
yeah, makes sense.
Because he said loop from day 1 to day 5. And also here, he say that you need to generate a score for each day. It means that, and since we have 5 days, it means that this process need to simply be under the for loop. Because so you generate a random focus score, and then you have to check if the focus score is correspond to what. It means that also the switch also need to be included in the for loop.
Oh, okay. I think I was not really. I think that's somewhat what I kind of did, but I didn't really complete it
Okay.
properly.
Okay. So um, can you share then with me the code, and then we check where you stopped?
Okay.
So where is your for loop? Where is your while loop first? Let us go one by one.
Um, I- yeah, I think this is my while loop.
Mhm. Okay.
And then
And then this is your focus score, and this is so the focus score is not followed by the switch statement. Where is the switch statement? Aha, you put the switch statement inside the for. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, but okay. So what you are doing, putting the switch inside the for is okay, this part. But then the focus score, this number, is based on the number generated from above. So if you do not put these 2 lines inside the for loop, it means that all the days will have the same focus score. You will generate a focus score, only one focus score, because this is not going to be repeated. It's only going to execute one time. And then you will have a fixed number here. And then every time you will select actually the same activity. You will not change. That's the point.
I think it generated a bunch of different activities at some point. I'm not really
That will
sure.
be strange unless you really. So if you don't change the focus score, typically it should give you the same case. It should select the same case. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, go down, please. Let me check here.
Let me just
Okay.
delete
Yeah,
it.
remove. Mm.
And then I
Total
tried to
minutes.
do.
Mhm.
I tried to. I wasn't really sure on that part, so I was like, yeah.
Daily goal. Okay. So from where you get the daily goal, please?
The daily goal is
Is from here.
here. Yeah.
So you input something and then you check it and then okay, fine. But don't you agree with me? Okay, I accept that at the start. No, just go down. Never mind. I will not discuss that with you now. Let us continue the whole code.
And
So
then yeah, that's basically it.
okay. So then you already stopped at. So it means that you didn't do 5 and 6. So the 5, it
Yeah.
is an if else statement, right? To check the total hits the weekly target.
Yeah, let me just.
So where do you calculate your total? It's a total minutes, right?
Yeah. I tried to calculate it here, but then I wasn't really sure how to get the total.
Okay, but
It's not really something I was like confident with.
okay, that's interesting because I think maybe then I have to show you an exact algorithm that we are able to use for totaling and even for counting. This you need to memorize it by heart. Okay, I will give it to you in the slides for revising. But first of all, I worry a lot when you do this kind of thing here. This, you know why?
What?
Because
What?
okay, so if this line is within a loop, it means that I'm going to redefine the total minutes every time the loop runs. So if you try to print the total minutes, so leave this at the same, leave it, but just go and print here the total minutes down.
Within the loop or outside the loop?
Now outside the loop, we would like to know the total minutes after the loop finish.
Okay.
Now run and let us see.
Yeah, I
So,
just have an
so
error here.
okay, he say, first of all, we cannot, so, okay, every switch case must have closure, and we are not able to put a break. After the break, you cannot put any lines. You have to close the switch statement. Did you understand that?
Okay.
So, yes. So he even does not accept from you this whole line. I wanted to prove to you that it is wrong, but never mind. He didn't even accept to run it. So what I want to say that when we initialize, this is called initialization, right? You still,
yeah.
okay. So we're trying to, suppose we declare and initialize the total minutes, but we do not do that inside a loop. This is very rare case that we actually need to initialize or declare a variable inside the loop. Declaration typically should be outside the loops.
Yeah, I tried to declare it yesterday outside the loop and then it gave me some issues, but
Okay, can you try?
I
Can we
think it
try to
might
have a
be
look?
because I put inside the switch statement. I didn't close the switch statement.
Yeah, most probably yes. So most of the time, especially with totals, if you do not initialize it to a value, so at the bottom you are actually making plus equal. Plus equal means that you need to get the initial value from here and add to it something. If you didn't put 0, then the addition will not work. Okay, that's excellent. Okay, now can you try to run now? Okay, we will be predicting problems. 445. What is that? And why is it very slow? We will be
Hmm?
predicting problems. Can you go up? I would like
Does
to.
it say predicting on your side?
Yeah, it's here. We will be
On my side it says
practicing.
yeah,
Practicing. Sorry, I apologize. Yes, practicing. Wow. Why? Oh, it's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
five,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
right?
5
Yeah.
or 6?
Hmm?
Is it 5 or 6?
One, two, three,
5?
four, five. Wait. Yeah, I think it's right. Mm, mm, it's five. It's
5.
five.
Okay. And
Yeah.
then the total already we see here, right?
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
total.
So, and let me see. Let me see. So,
What's the output supposed to look like?
yeah, that is interesting. Give me a second, please. So, hello? Yeah. What?
Hello?
Yeah. So, what we need to show here is that, as you can see, first of all, um, we need to show that we have, let me see here, we need to have an if-else statement after the loop to check if the total hits the weekly target.
Okay.
Okay.
Um,
And the weekly target, you have 5 days, and you already choose the number, the goals, right? So
so it should be if total is so wait, what is the if after all 5 days compared to the total minus 32?
the
Okay,
total
so
is your, this is your total.
yeah. So should the total be greater than the
Greater than or equal the
okay,
the daily goals multiplied by 5.
by five, yeah. Must be good. Mm.
So, Lereko, please. I mean, so I have a lot of things to give you today. So part of part of what I would like to tell you now is that I will give you some directions, and you still need to work more on this code. I mean, it's almost done, but there is complaints. I mean, if you try to run here, most of the time you will find yourself actually hitting the target, the weekly goal.
Okay.
You know why? Any idea why?
Most of the time you'll be hitting the weekly goal. The
You multiply this by 5.
because
Okay, you multiply this by 5.
yeah,
And the totals, what you do, that the daily total is actually a fixed number. So when you keep adding it together, it is exactly as if you multiplied it by 5. So can you run? If you run for 2 or 3 times, you will always see that you will always print you hit the weekly goal. Okay, run again.
okay. Um, okay.
So whatever number you put, this is a result of what? This is a result of daily goal plus daily goal, and you repeat that for 5 times.
Yeah.
And it is exactly as if you multiplied the daily goal by 5. It's exactly the same. So you will always, those two will be always equal.
Okay.
Okay. So, but that is
Mhm.
that's not smart. It means that we need to improve something. Okay. So that is one thing. We need to find a way to actually make the daily goal really different from each day, because again, sometimes you have a focus. It means that you are able to produce more or study more time. Sometimes you're not. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So it means that you need to play with the focus. Can you go up with a switch statement? At the moment, your switch statement is only assigning an activity, and this is just a text that does not affect any numbers. It does not affect your daily goal. Your daily goal every day should be different. So if you have a light review, it means that maybe your daily goal is not really met. Maybe you don't have much achievement on that day. But if you are maybe practicing problems or even mock quizzes, maybe you exceeded your daily goal. So each one of those must affect your daily goal. So your daily goal, it's just not that a fixed number that you keep adding to the total, because that does not make any sense.
Okay.
So you have to change something here, that you multiply the daily goal by a value. It can increase. You can make it maybe 90% or 80% or even 110%. So sometimes your daily goal is up, sometimes it's down.
Okay. Mm, um, let's see. Uh, Um,
So this, as if you are saying you multiplied it by 0.2. Is that correct?
yeah, pretty much like
Okay,
you.
okay, assume that you put 100 minutes daily goal for yourself. When you multiply that, you are telling that your daily goal become 20%. So when you
Yeah,
multiply
like
100 by
like
zero point 0.2, it gives you 20 minutes. Is that what you are trying to achieve?
yeah, pretty much like you
Okay,
only hit 20% of your daily goal or
okay,
something like that.
fine. Okay, totally fine.
Yeah.
If you mean it, then okay, totally fine. Make it 7-0.
Like this.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Now try
Uh,
to run.
um, you hit. Okay, let me run again. Oh, I didn't put an else. Let me just put the else if.
Bring the else here, please. And no need to put, I mean, just put else. No, and oh, no, no, not up. After the curly braces.
Oh, else. Um,
So run at least two. Yeah, okay.
1 minute. So, what?
So if you put a condition here, you must put if.
Um,
Okay. Run one more time.
um,
Wow.
that
You
does not seem right.
okay? Run again, please.
Uh, yeah, doesn't seem to be quite correct.
Mm, you multiply. Okay. Let me tell you something. Just to can you put this in brackets, please?
Yeah, should
Okay.
also put this in brackets.
Yes, please.
Yeah, something is still not right. Let me try run again. Oh wait, there we go. I think
So
it's
it is possible that it happened that yes, So I think, don't worry, this is okay. At the moment, this is okay because it's already, it's able to come here. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But let me also focus on one point. So you already solved most of the requirements and even exceeded that. Remaining the 6 point, which is random 10% bonus minutes that you're able to have. So you generate a number between 1 and 5. Okay. And
Okay.
you choose if maybe 0 appear or even 5 appear, then you increase the automatically increase or multiply the minutes by 10%.
Okay.
I mean, you know why? You already see the requirement, right? Or
Yes, I saw it.
so we have to do it before this is added to the total minutes. So same
Yeah.
like you have done it here, but still after the switch.
Okay.
So you have to generate a number here. And if the number, for example, is equal 5, the generated random number is equal 5, then you increase, you give the bonus minutes.
Okay.
You understand or is, or
Um, not really, to be honest.
not really? Okay.
Yeah.
So can you read the exercise, please?
Mm,
The
it
6 point.
says,
Mhm.
after all 5 days, compare the total minutes studied to the weekly daily target.
We have done
And
that. Go to
yeah,
number 6.
bonus for each day, generate a random chance, example 1 in 5 chance. If triggered, increase the day study minutes by 10%. Display a message like congratulations, bonus day, you studied extra minutes today.
So first of all, the first step is you generate a random number from 1 to 5. The first step.
Okay. So do you put it here? Do you put this random number here?
Yes.
Okay.
So do you know how to generate a random number, right?
Yeah, I did it here.
Okay.
I'll
You
just
can copy
copy.
it.
Yeah. Mhm. Okay.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah.
So this is generating, right? So can you check if, can you make an if statement that say if the bonus is equal 5,
Mhm.
now you need to increment or add or multiply the daily goal by 10%. But just be aware, if you multiply it like that, it will actually reduce it. So you must find a way to increase. I mean, the formula here is that you add 10%. You add to the current value here 10%. How you do that?
Oh, I was thinking of creating another variable where I store the 10% and then I add daily goal by that variable.
You, whatever, yeah, okay. There is many ways you can do it. So whatever you're comfortable with.
Yeah. But would that be the most efficient way, or is there a better way
No,
to do it?
the most efficient way is if you would like to increment something by a certain value. So 10%, you say 1.1. You want to increase 20%, 1.2. You want to decrease 0.7. So this is the
Oh,
most efficient. If
yeah,
you're talking about reduced amount of lines,
yeah,
did you understand it? Why I say like that?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Seems a lot easier.
Yes. And instead of creating an extra variable, that's extra lines that you have to write and waste a lot of time from your exam.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay, that's excellent. You already added here 10%.
yeah.
Okay, so close your curly braces and you are done. Run,
Mm.
please.
Trying to print something?
Yes, you can print because he said congratulations or bonus day. You can say bonus day. You studied extra minutes today. You can do that. You can just put a bonus day. At least we know that the bonus already generated something that is equal to 5.
Okay. I spelled bonus wrong. Mhm. No. Mm, okay. Incompatible. Oh, okay. Um, maybe. I think I might have to declare another variable.
Can I know why?
Uh, because daily goal is stored under the integer variable, data type. So then if I multiplied by 10%, it could give um
Mhm.
uh,
Error.
a,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
or maybe I can just typecast it or something.
You can try to typecast it, but I think rounding it is the solution. So you have to round it and maybe typecast it to int. Do you know the function math.round?
Yeah, I think I do remember it. Method, and then I just put this in brackets, right?
Exactly.
Okay. Um,
But still, you still have to put, so, okay, incompatible because, okay, I mean, totally fine. Just come here, put int
oh,
because that produced double. So, okay.
wait, why would it still produce a double if you
The mass
round?
round, no, the mass round itself produce a double. Even if you end up with a number 5.0, it's still a double. So you need to cast it.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the point. So that you
Yeah,
remove the decimal point. So it consider it not a double anymore as an integer.
yeah,
Clear?
yes.
Okay. Now, so we have, yes, please close. Um,
Should I stop sharing?
yes, please. Yes. So in the syllabus, we have a few things that I need to discuss with you. And one of those, the do while. Did you hear about the do while before?
Do while loops, yeah.
Okay. So what is the difference between, let me share. What's the difference between a while loop? When should you use a while loop and when should you use a do while loop?
Mm,
Can you see this loop?
yes.
Okay. What do you understand from what we are trying to do here?
So do old equal to while. So what I understand is with a do while basically it's like unlike a while loop, you don't really need to put a certain condition.
No, the condition is there, but it's at the bottom. This is a
Oh,
condition. Here is a condition. Okay, the difference is, and one of the difference is, okay, so with a while loop, since the condition is at the bottom, it means that at least you will execute that code for one time. At least, even if the condition is not satisfied. Because we only check the condition after we execute whatever inside in between the curly braces. In the normal while loop, we don't do that. In the while loop, in the typical while loop that you have here, for example, you
oh, I
say the
see.
age is bigger than 10. If it is not, you will
Yeah.
never execute whatever in between here. But
Oh,
here,
so basically what it does, it just runs the loop once, then checks the condition, and then,
exactly. So
okay,
we guarantee here that we run the loop for at least one time with the do while. Okay. There
okay,
is another big difference. Also affect the declaration and initialization. Do you see here the age? The age variable. Did I put any value inside the age? I didn't.
no,
Why?
no,
Because this is a do while. If you are dealing with a while, you must give the age a value because he will compare it here. If he didn't initialize it with a value, he will come to compare and he will give you an error. He will not accept that, but he accepted in the do while. Why? Because this is your initialization. Sorry, this is your declaration, and this is your initialization. Do you know the difference between declare and initialize?
yeah,
So here we're putting a space in the memory without putting any value inside it. And
yeah,
when you initialize, it means that you are putting a value inside the place of the memory of for the
yeah,
age variable. Okay. So here you only declare, you didn't initialize, because inside the loop you already give a value, so he will never trigger you for an error. But in the while loop, you must say int age equal, and you must give it a value, because the while loop will check it before it runs. Do you understand that?
yeah.
Okay, that's excellent. Did you ever write while loops before?
Do while or just while
Do while.
loops? No, no.
So if no, it means that I need to give me a second.
But it seems like a pretty simple concept.
It is simple, but with programming, you will need to not only understand, you need to interact with the code to be able to produce result in the exam. That is the only
Yeah.
thing that, so, okay, I'm sharing a code with you. The code is written in while loop. I would like you to actually give me a second.
Are you sharing it in the
No,
chat or?
no, here. Look at here. Can you see now?
Oh, yeah, I see.
So this is a while loop that I would like you to change to a do while.
Okay.
Do you need me to give you the code to save time? And
The
then you
code
can
of,
work on changing it. So at the this is the code
yeah,
to
yeah,
code.
yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay, that's good.
Um, mhm.
You want me to put it in the chat or where? Or in the WhatsApp?
Chat, please.
Chat.
Chat, please.
Okay, good. Here you go.
Thank you. See. Um, I seem to be facing an error.
No problem. Share with me, please. Where is the error here? Can you show where it is pointing?
It is pointing towards the end
Mm-hmm.
with all the colons.
So, okay, first of all, you also need to understand that's why, yeah, like I said, practice is must here.
Yeah.
So, no problem. I mean, you just need to understand here that this while cannot have, I mean, the do while cannot have a brackets like this. Okay, it must have a semicolon after.
Oh,
And so you have to check this is belong to which, this belong to where.
the do
No,
you want to?
no, this should be here,
Oh, okay. Um,
not here, here in the start. And
Oh,
here is semicolon. At the end of the while here, semicolon. Here, semicolon.
as in like this one. Oh, my bad.
Okay, now try to run, please.
Oh, it's running infinitely.
So it means that you have something wrong then.
Yes.
What
Um,
is wrong?
no. So this is supposed to run once, and then the condition is input equals quit. So it's only supposed to run once,
Mhm.
but then it's running infinitely.
Okay, so can you, first of all, can you tell me what is the purpose of the initial code?
Of this initial code, it's
How
string
many,
method,
what is the possible inputs that you are able to input?
like hello, hi,
Excellent. And then,
stuff like um just any greeting, I guess.
and okay, hello, hi, yes, acceptable. And what, how to quit?
How to quit,
You need to
as in
write quit, right?
yeah, yeah, that's the condition.
Okay,
That's what it,
okay, that's good. So if you look at your code here, you will see that you already ignored this and you already put it outside the while. It means that the while will keep running forever with no new input.
oh, okay. Um,
Just give any input, hi or hello.
okay, now it's just um okay. Now I type quit to stop, but it's literally just it's just asking me continuously even if I say quit.
Okay, did you say quit capital?
Oh, okay. Um, oh, okay.
Now we see.
Yeah.
So please try to understand also here that your understanding will never reach a level of solving a problem until you practice. So please don't study Java by looking.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. So let us move to the next so that um, we are able to achieve something. So let me see. I will share with you.
I have oh
Yeah,
sorry, I interrupted you.
no problem. It's okay. Tell me. You have what?
Oh, I have some insights on the test. Apparently there's a question where they ask the user to to convert a string, like all the letters of a string to turn them into capital letters, basically.
Okay, that's good. Then let me put it on my list. Give me a second, please. I would like to get that on my list. Where is my list? So it means that you need to convert letters.
To capitals, basically.
Okay, what else?
That's all I know. That's all they really remembered from the test, but I'll ask more people.
Yes, please. Yes, please. You will do yourself a favor because at the moment we only have this kind of big problems with a lot of sub questions that we are able to practice on. So give
Yeah.
me more. yeah, it means that also, yeah, okay. I have to think about different exam questions. Okay, no problem.
Okay.
So just the most important thing is, please do, you're not doing me a favor, you're doing yourself a favor. Please do not study Java only one time a week. Look at the question, even if you dedicate half an hour or 1 hour or 45 minutes every 2 or 3 days, it's also okay. But one day a week is not enough. So
Yeah.
you want me to be frank with you? Your level was much higher than before. Your level at the moment is 70% or even 60% from what you was at the start. So you was not
Okay.
like that before. You was much better. So I think if you enter the exam now, your power is like 60% or 70%, and that's not as good as before. So
Okay.
it seems that you go down somehow. I have no idea why that happens. It happened suddenly. You was okay before.
Yeah.
So if you was okay before because you are smart, it means that you are able to reach that. Something is happening in the way that you handle the Java. You may be overconfident, or maybe you ignore it towards other subjects. I have no idea. But you need to go to your previous state. You was actually very active, and you studied very well before. So
Yeah.
please try to move back. So what I would say, I I mean, we have a lot of sub questions. Let's assume that on the first day you look at all the question, and then mark down what is difficult, okay, and then leave it. Go come after 1 or 2 days, and then open it again and start to attempt to solve the first and second sub questions, for example, and do the same until, so every 1 or 2 days you open it, you do some step, and then so when you do that, your brain, I feel that the whole language is start to run away from your brain. And just be aware that we only have 1 hour a week. I cannot remind you of everything during this 1 hour. So there is a big part that you have to do on your own.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to pressure you, but I want you to achieve. Your parent is doing their best on their side. Okay.
Yeah.
So, and I don't see that there is a need to involve parents. You are mature enough and you are smart. So
Mm-hmm.
so use that, please.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then come up with a list of weaknesses that you have, that you feel you really cannot remember, and then we can go through it. But you just have to also understand that we only have two remaining classes together.
Okay.
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 Fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So do you see my screen?
Yes, but you
No,
haven't shared
I think,
anything.
yeah, wait. Can you see this?
Yeah.
So this is a normal while loop. Can you convert it to a do while?
Okay. May you please send the
Yes, I
code
can, but try to first tell me what is the purpose of this code.
and item code. So, um, it's basically just counting the amount of items that are sold, I guess.
Yeah, it's true. So I sent you the code. Let me check. Is it? Wait, no, I think no. Wait, give me more second. I would like to see if I'm able to even copy it. Does it allow me? Okay, here you go.
Thank you. Nice, it's the same code. Yeah, the code runs.
Okay, and it works, right? So
Yeah.
okay, that's really good. Let me try to go here and move towards the bottom. So I would like you to look here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is nested for loops. Okay, This is not too wide anymore. This is actually something that needs some analysis from your side. So if we would like to create something like this, so we don't need to think that only about printing the stars, the asterisk. We need to think that, I mean, if you look at here, from here, it means that there is here we are printing spaces, and from that spaces you can actually easily draw something like that. So you are printing a lot of spaces here, and then the spaces is less on every row. So I mean, do you still remember the rows and columns of, you still remember that when we have a nested loop, we have something take care of the columns and the rows. Do you still remember that or no?
Mm, was it the, I think I remember somewhat, but like not how to do it, but I remember the activity.
So when we would like to draw rows and columns of stars like that, so we need to use two for loops, one for the rows and one for the columns. The outer for loop, this is actually we done before. So the outer for loop, this is for the rows, and then the inner for loop, this one was to create how many columns. So whatever you write here, control the number of columns that you have. Whatever you write here, the numbering here will control how many rows that you have. You still remember that?
Yeah, yeah. Now I think I remember.
Okay. So when we need to think about something like this, so we will just realize that this is actually not only think about the stars, we need to think about the spaces that need to be printed before the stars. So we will realize if we look here that there is 4 stars that was not printed here. So if there is 4 stars were not printed, it means that there is 4 empty spaces that was actually created, and after that you print 1 star. And then
Yeah.
the number of spaces is reduced by 1, but the number of stars is incremented by 2, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. That is how we actually tackle a problem. So this is much simpler actually than this. This is more complicated. So first of all, are you able to write, to remember the two for loops that able to print stars in this 3 by 3 arrangement?
Mm,
So
um,
you either look at your previous code or you try to do it. Assume here
well,
you use I and here you use J.
yeah, let me. Mhm.
I think you better share your screen with me, please.
Okay. Um,
Okay. So what are you trying to achieve here, please?
I'm trying to print the lines, but like I'm trying to print the hashtags, but I mean not hashtag the stars. Um,
I mean the stars, the line's full of stars, right?
yeah, pretty much. But I'm trying to remember how to do it. That's the thing.
Okay, comment these two lines, please.
Um,
Okay, so you print here, take this line out of that for loop, put it after the curly braces, the closing curly braces. So the inner loop, which is this, yeah, and try to always practice not to, yeah, don't put it on the same line like the curly braces. It's a bit confusing, and also comment that line here. So this you press enter, please.
mm,
No, I
pardon?
mean
Where do I
comment
press
this.
enter?
This one comment. Okay,
And then I press enter where?
here after the curly braces here, 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 after the curly braces, after the curly braces. Yes, yes, good. Okay, so you try to run.
Oh, okay.
So what is happening here is that you print all of the same line because you forgot to write here print line.
Mm,
The same. Mhm.
yep.
Okay, let me think, let me think, let me think. So this curly braces is closed here. And this, where is the curly braces here for this your for loop?
Mm, I think it's this one.
No, the opening one.
The
Opening curly braces.
um, well, I think I might have forgot to put them.
Okay. Can you try and you see where are you closing it?
Mm,
Okay, you have to add one. Okay. Okay, you can try to run and see.
I th Let me just add one more.
Okay, I
Like
mean,
giving a triangle
now
the
now we are able to print like that, right? It means that so the inner row, the inner for loop actually print all this. After you print one whole line, you print you one whole line of stars, which is caused by this line. After you finish the inner loop, you print a new line. So it means that we start moving from the end to a new line. And then come in again, you go up to the outer for loop. And then it will start running the inner for loop again for a number of times. It means that you will print this. After that, you print one new line. And then you do like that until you finish, until your outer for loop reach its point. How many numbers is it? Is
Mm,
that clear or is confusing? In reality,
um,
are you still
like the
confused?
concept is easy, but it's just quite a lot to think about.
Okay, quite a lot to think about. Okay,
Like it's like in theory it's easy, right? But the thing is, you just need to, like see how each one affects the other, basically. I don't know if I'm really
yes,
saying that
yes,
correctly,
you are
but
saying it correct. Yes, correct.
yeah. I
So,
mean that
okay,
I guess that's the difficult part, like
okay.
trying to conceptualize it.
But this means it's more practice. That's why I like I told you, um, you need more practice because I think we have done that exact code before. So
Yeah, yeah.
so I mean, if you forget, it's impossible in a short period of time that you try to recover everything. So please start working from this week. Don't wait until you only have 12 days, if I'm not mistaken, right? You need to
Mm, it's
you need
like
to Mhm.
like 17 or so.
Really? You you it
Yeah, wait, today's the 18th.
you have exam on the 7th.
So, pardon?
You have exam on the 7th?
7th of, wait, let me do the math. It's on the 5th, I think.
The first is it means that if today is 18, so if you subtract from 30, it means that you have 12 days.
Yeah, it's on the 5th. So,
So the ones is 30 days. So you have, I mean, okay, let's say 13 days. So that's what all you have. So
it's on like the Friday the 5th.
okay, if the first, it means that by the end of the month, you need to be ready. Am I right?
Yeah.
The first of Monday. Ah, okay. So you have, yeah, around 13 days. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
No,
6, 7, 8,
yeah.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
13 days until the 1st of September.
Yeah.
Okay. So in short, you don't have too much time. So what I would say that I would like you to go through all this, please. This is a code that you have practice. You need to make sure that you understand it. And if you don't understand it, then you come back to me when you have a chance. We still have 2 more classes, is it? Or more?
Yeah, it's two.
Okay, so it means that you don't have much time. Actually, I'm if you look at here, I'm not tied to the 1 hour. I'm giving you actually extra time just to try to save to catch up of what's happening. Suppose we end up by just only 60 minutes. I know that maybe this is a heavy load in you because I'm giving you more than 60 minutes, but I'm not charging for it. I just do it because I know that there is not much time left. That's why I'm trying to help only. But if by right, if I should 60 minutes, I stop. But I have a heart, so I don't want you to. You are a smart boy. I see that things are not going very well, so I try to help. It's only like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just that I've been like quite busy lately. That's the thing.
So never mind. Like I said, you are smart. I think there is a chance to recover back. Please
Yeah.
go through all the codes, and I think that will improve the situation. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just one thing that when we try to understand something, we just try to make small changes. So do you see this 5? This is
Yeah.
fixed all the time, right? What
Yeah.
if we change the 5 to make it I? Where is the I? The I is coming from the outer loop, right?
Yes.
the I start with 1, and every time it increase, it become 2, 3, and so on. Try to run and see what is the effect of just a small change like that. Do you see now? Can you go up and see the effect of putting?
Yeah.
So when you control this condition, control how many times we're going to execute that. The more, I mean, when I equal a small value, so it become 1, it means that you only run for 1 time. If it become 2, it means that you run for 2 times. If it
Yeah.
becomes 3, you run for 3 times, and so on. Until that I become 5, you already going to print the whole number of stars. So
Yeah.
you see, just by trying right and left, you are able to change. But I mean, that needs some practice. Just please do practice every day.
Okay.
Okay. And good luck for you. I think we need to really end the class now. And unfortunately, you, I mean, this is happening in a tough time for me. I am extremely busy actually, but again, your exam is a priority to me, so I'll try my best to support you as much as I can.
Thank you.
And that's that. Yeah, let's see how it goes. I'll try my
Yeah.
best. Take
Okay.
care. Take care. All the
Thank
best
you.
for you. Okay.
Thank you. Have a good
Okay.
day.
Same for you. Bye bye.
Bye.